Good morning, students. In the last exercise, we have studied how to find the square root of a polynomials of a degree up to degree 4. We found out the form square root for the polynomials. Now we are going to study about quadratic expressions. So exercise 3.9, quadratic expressions. We already studied about linear expression, linear equation or linear. Linear means the degree will be 1. The degree of the variable is 1 means it is known as linear. If the degree is 2, it is known as quadratic. The degree of the variable is 2 means it is known as quadratic expressions. The general form of here, so we are going to study about quadratic expressions. Quadratic expression means it is of the form p of x equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. It is a quadratic equation in the variable x. A is not equal to 0 and a, b, c are real numbers, or we can write it as belongs to R. Quadratic means that here the variable is x, ax squared plus bx plus c. X oda degree 2, x oda degree 1, c constant term. So the highest degree 2 irukanaala this is known as quadratic expressions. In the quadratic expressions, we have to find zeros. Zeros of a quadratic. We can say it as quadratic expression or quadratic polynomial. Zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Suppose one polynomial is given as, let the given polynomial is p of x, a quadratic polynomial. Given polynomial is p of x. If for x equal to a, x ku badala if you substitute a, if x equal to a, if you substitute, we get p of a equal to 0. If for x equal to a, we get p of a equal to 0 means it implies x equal to a is called the zeros of p of x. கொடுத்திருக்கிற பாலினாமியல்ல x க்கு பதிலா ஒரு நம்பர் போட்டு இருக்கப்ப உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சர் 0 ன்னு கிடைச்சிச்சுனா it is known as 0 of the polynomial for x equal to a. We get the answer for x equal to a, we get p of a equal to 0. P of a equal to 0 means then x equal to a is called the 0 of the or zeros of the polynomial. Second concept, roots of a quadratic. So for polynomial we are saying that it is 0. Equation, a quadratic equation. Equation means we are having equal to 0. For equations we call that zeros as roots. Suppose one polynomial is only quadratic expression is given ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Equal to 0 இருந்தா it is a quadratic equation. So ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 ன்றது கொடுத்திருக்கிற ஒரு quadratic equation. The condition for by the definition a is not equal to 0. Highest degree ஓட coefficient வந்து 0வா இருக்க கூடாது. Suppose for x equal to a, for x equal to a, the quadratic equation for x equal to a, the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c becomes 0. x க்கு பதிலா a ன்னு substitute பண்றப்ப வரக்கூடிய ஆன்சர் 0வா இருந்தா becomes 0. Then for x equal to a, the quadratic equation becomes 0 are called roots of the equation or roots of the quadratic equation. Polynomial means p of x is the quadratic expressions. Degree வந்து highest variable ஓட highest degree, if it is 2, it is known as quadratic equation. p of x equal to ax square bx plus c ன்றது ஒரு quadratic expression. இந்த quadratic expressions if we put x equal to a ன்னு substitute பண்றப்ப ஆன்சர் வந்து 0 ன்னு கிடைச்சிச்சுன்னா x equal to a is called the zeros of p of x. இப்போ இது this is for expression. Suppose they give equation equal to 0 ன்னு இருக்கணும். ஒரு equal symbol இருந்தா it is known as equations. ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 ன்னு a is not equal to 0. இதுல x equal to a or you can take anyone, x equal to p எது வேணாலும் எடுத்துக்கலாம். x க்கு பதிலா a ன்னு substitute பண்றப்ப இந்த expressions வந்து becomes 0 ன்னு இருந்துச்சுன்னா x equal to a ன்றது roots of the equations. Next one, formation of a quadratic equation. How to form a quadratic equation? It is in the form x squared minus sum of the roots. Equation ன்றதுனால we have to say it as roots. Sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. கொடுத்திருக்கிற quadratic equationல x squared ஓட term வந்து coefficient 1 ஆ இருக்கணும். Sum of the roots into x ஓட coefficient எப்பவுமே sum of the roots ஆ இருக்கணும். Product of the roots last constant term சொல்றது it must be a product of the roots. அந்த மாதிரி இருந்தா we can write it as we have to find out the answer. The main point is the coefficient of x squared should be 1. It is the formation of a quadratic equation. Usually the quadratic equation, the formation of the quadratic equation is given as alpha plus beta. Sum of the roots ன்றது alpha plus beta ன்னு இருக்கும். Product of the roots ன்றது alpha beta ன்னு எடுத்துக்குவாங்க. அதுக்கு formula கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So first formula, if alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic equation. Roots of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. ஏன் alpha beta மட்டும்தான் எடுக்கணும்? ஏன் இன்னும் ரெண்டு term சேர்த்து எடுக்க கூடாதுன்னா it is a quadratic equation degree 2 இருக்கிறதுனால வரக்கூடிய ஆன்சர் வந்து அதிகபட்சம் ரெண்டு தான் இருக்கும். Quadratic equation and the solution will be only 2. Linear equation and the solution will be 1. So I take alpha and beta, sum of the roots. அப்போ ஆல்ஃபா எக்ஸுக்கு பதிலாக ஆல்ஃபான்ற வேல்யூவை சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா you will get the answer 0. எக்ஸுக்கு பதிலாக பீட்டான்ற ஆன்சரை சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா you will get the answer 0. அதனால தான் it is known as roots of a quadratic equation. So sum of the roots, comma alpha beta the roots னு எடுத்துருக்கோம் sum, so you can write it as alpha plus beta. The formula is given as minus b by a, or you can write it as equal to minus coefficient of x divided by or simply write it as minus b by a, or constant term, or coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Sum of the roots means you can write like this. Next one, product of the roots. Product of the roots ரெண்டையும் multiply பண்ணணும். That is, we can write it as alpha into beta னு எழுதுறதுக்கு பதிலா we can write it as alpha beta. Alpha beta. It is given as c by e. C means constant term. So constant term divided by coefficient of x. Coefficient of x square. So using these formulas, we have to find the first one. Quadratic equation, it is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. அதில் x equal to a ன்னு போட்டு answer 0 ன்னு கிடைச்சிச்சுன்னா it is known as roots. அதில் quadratic equation ன்றதுனால it has two roots. I take it as alpha beta. Sum of the இதுதான் general form ax square plus bx plus c ன்றதுதான் quadratic equation ஓட general form. அதில் sum of the roots minus b by a, that is coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. Product of the roots alpha beta, that is c by a. It is constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Now we do the exercise. Sums in exercise 3.9. So first question, determine the quadratic equations whose sum and the product of the roots are they give one sum. Numbers, first one, first subdivision, given sum and product of the roots. So sum of the roots equal to sum of the roots is given as minus 9. Product of the roots, product of the roots equal to 20. So we want to determine the quadratic equation. But the quadratic equation is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. X square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. Here sum of the roots x square minus sum of the roots is given as minus 9. So minus 9 into x. Product of the roots it is given as 20. 20 equal to 0. That means x squared minus into minus plus, so 9x plus 20 equal to 0 is the required quadratic equation. This is the answer. Second subdivision. Five by 3 comma 4. The question is 5 by 3 comma 4. So we take sum of the roots equal to 5 by 3. Sum of the roots equal to 5 by 3. Product of the roots equal to 4. Product of the roots, it is given as 4. Now we find the equation. For the quadratic equation is, write the formula and substitute the value. The quadratic equation is x squared minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. So x squared, sum of the roots is given as 5 by 3. So 5 by 3 into x plus product of the roots is 4 plus 4 equal to 0. Now take 3 as the LCM. Cross multiply பண்ணுங்க. That is x. Take 3 as the LCM. 3 into cross multiply பண்ணீங்கன்னா 3 into x squared 3x squared minus 5x. Here this side if we cross multiply 4 3s are 12 equal to 0. Now bring the denominator to the right hand side. That is 0 into 3 0. 3x squared minus 5x plus 12 equal to 0. This is our required equation. Take the third sum as homework. Now fourth subdivision. It is given as minus 2 minus a whole square comma a plus 5 whole square. So sum is given as minus of 2 minus a whole square. Product is given as a plus 5 whole square. So write sum of the roots equal to minus of 2 minus a whole square. Minus a whole square, product of the roots equal to a plus 5 whole square. So the quadratic equation is x squared minus same formula, sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. Substitute, that is x squared minus of 2 minus a whole square plus a plus 5 whole square. A plus 5 whole square equal to 0. So this can be written as x squared minus into minus plus 2 minus a whole square plus a plus 5 whole square. No need to expand, keep as it is, because it is a quadratic equation in the variable x, so we are having x squared. If we expand means it will come in the variable a, so you keep as it is. This is our answer. So first subdivision over. Now second question, first subdivision. In the second question they asked to find the sum and product of the roots. First time they give sum and product of the roots. கொடுத்துட்டு they ask the quadratic equation. For the second question they give one equation is given. You have to find sum and product. So first one given equation is x squared plus 3x minus 28 equal to 0. To find sum and product. To find sum and product of the roots. Product of the roots. So we take the given equation. X squared plus 3x minus 28 equal to 0. Compare this equation with the general form of the quadratic equation. Comparing with ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation general form. We get a is the coefficient of x squared. Appa a equal to kuduthirukka equation la coefficient of x squared is 1. Next b is the coefficient of x. So b equal to kuduthirukka equation la coefficient of x is 3. C constant term. Kuduthirukka equation la constant term is minus 28. Now you have to find the sum of the roots. So sum of the roots equal to question la they didn't give the alpha beta. It is not given in the question. So write sum of the roots equal to minus b by e, or we can write it as coefficient of minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square minus b by a, that is minus 3 by a is 1. So it is, the answer will be minus 3. Next product of the roots. Product of the roots equal to c by e, that is c. The value for c is see, we are getting the answer as minus 28. So minus 28 divided by a will be 1. So the answer will be minus 28. So answer sum and product of the roots equal to sum and product of the roots are sum is minus 3 and minus 28. Sum is minus 3, product is minus 28 respectively. Now we do the third sum. Take the second one as homework sum. Third subdivision. Third subdivision, the given equation is 3 plus 1 by a equal to 10 by a square. You have to find sum and the product of the roots. So we take the left hand side, we take a as LCM. So cross multiply 3a plus 1 equal to 1 by 10 by a square. In the denominator we can cancel 1a. So 3a plus 1 equal to 10 by e. Now cross multiply by a. A into 3a plus 1 equal to 10. Bring a inside. 3a squared plus a equal to 10. Bring the constant term to the left hand side. 3a squared plus a minus 10 equal to 0. So it is our given equation. So comparing with, it is a quadratic equation, is a quadratic equation. In the variable a, quadratic equation in the variable a. இங்க a என்ற வேரியபிள்ல இது ஒரு quadratic equation. இந்த variable a. அப்ப comparing with here already you are getting having one a here, so we write it as capital A, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. General form ஓட compare பண்ணுவோம். அப்ப x square ஓட coefficient a, இங்க a square ஓட coefficient 3, so we can get a, capital A equal to 3. Next b, coefficient of x, இங்க coefficient of a is 1, so b equal to 1. Constant term c equal to minus 2. So sum of the roots equal to minus b by a. So minus b by a. That is minus b value is minus 1 by a is 3. So the answer will be minus 1 by 3. Product of the roots. Product of the roots equal to c by a. That is c value is minus 10. So minus 10 by 3. That's all. Take the fourth sum also as homework sum. Easy only. It is given in the general form only. Second and fourth, you take it as homework sum. Now, next concept, solving a quadratic equation. Solving a quadratic equation. So in three methods we can solve a quadratic equation. Solve na kuduthirukra x equation ku we have to find the x value. The first method is factorization method. Factorization method. Second one, completing square method. Third one, formula method. Using these three methods, we can solve a quadratic equation. Formula method. So 3.10, exercise 3.10 is about factorization method. 3.11 is about completing square method and formula method. Factorization method, you know how to factorize a quadratic equation. For quadratic equation, the sum and the product kandupidichu you have to solve. The same method only you are going to get. Adla irundhu x equal to y equal to x equal to answer kondu varanum. So in factorization, use factorize. When you factorize பண்ணுங்க, sum product கண்டுபிடிங்க, you find out the factors. Factors are equate to 0. Then you will get the answer for the variable. So exercise 3.10. First question. Solve the following quadratic equations by factorization method. First one, first subdivision. 4x squared minus 7x minus 2 equal to 0. Now we have to write the equation again. 4x squared minus 7x minus 2 equal to 0. So you know sum equal to product equal to first name last name multiply பண்ணீங்கன்னா sum well it is arranged in the descending order. X squared coefficient x constant term இருக்கு. first name last x squared ஓட coefficient constant term multiply பண்ணும். It is 4 into minus 2 minus 8. The middle term you have to find, it is minus 7. அப்போ you have to find the factors. Multiply பண்ண answer வந்து 8 வரணும். add பண்ணீங்கன்னா answer will be minus 7. So 8 7 nearest இருக்கிறதுனால you can use one table. 1 into 8 8. இது sum வந்து நெகட்டிவா இருக்கனால வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கிற ஃபேக்டர்ல for bigger number you give the negative value minus. இப்போ ரெண்டையும் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணுங்க 1 into minus 8 the answer is minus 8. ரெண்டையும் ஆட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா minus 8 plus 1. So separate different sign subtract பண்ணீங்கன்னா you will get the answer as minus 7. Now you have to see the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient of x squared வந்து 4 இருக்கு. Whatever the number near the whatever the number in the coefficient of x squared you have to divide it by that number. 1 இருந்தா no need to divide, you can carry as it is, otherwise you have to divide. So divide பண்றப்ப the answer will be that is equal to 1 by 4. Here it is minus 2. Now you have to write the answer. It is in the variable x. அப்ப அந்த x ன்றத denominatorல இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க. It is minus 2 by 1. இத take the x as the denominator. Denominatorல x இருக்குன்னு கால்குலேட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா it is easy to write the answers. So denominator இருக்கிற நம்பருக்கு x சேர்த்துக்கோங்க. So denominator for the first factor 4. So 4x come to the numerator, it is plus 1. So write it as 4x plus 1. In the second factor denominator is 1 into x, x. Numerator is minus 2 equal to 0. Product of the linear factors, if product of the two terms is 0 means it implies either of the product should be 0. That is 4x plus 1 equal to 0 இருக்கலாம் or x minus 2 equal to 0. ஏதாவது ஒன்று 0னா 0 ஓட மல்டிப்ளை பண்ண எந்த நம்பர் 0. அப்போ இதுல இருந்து கண்டுபிடிங்க. So from this 4x equal to minus 1, x equal to minus 1 by 4. X equal to minus 2. அப்போ x equal to 2. So the answer is x equal to minus 1 by 4 and x equal to 2. So the answer, find the roots, solve the quadratic equation. So write the roots are x equal to minus 1 by 4 comma 2. So using factorization method you have to solve. Product linear factor வரைக்கும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு equal to 0. Now second subdivision. Second subdivision 3 into p squared minus 6 equal to p into p plus 5. 3 into p squared minus 6 equal to p into p plus 5. Remove the bracket. So bring 3 inside. 3p squared minus 6 3s are 18. Bring p. p squared plus 5p. Bring all the terms to the left hand side. So 3p squared. அங்க இருக்கிற p squared term இங்கிட்டு கொண்டு வாங்க. minus p squared. அடுத்து p term. It is minus 5p. இந்த பக்கம் இருக்கிறது minus 18 equal to 0. எழுதுறப்ப அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி எழுதிக்கோங்க. அப்ப 3p squared minus p squared 2p squared minus 5p minus 18 equal to 0. Now it is a quadratic equation in the variable p. அப்ப multiply பண்ணணும். That is the product will be 2 into minus 18. So that is minus 36. அப்ப லாஸ்ட் ரெண்டையும் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணனும். 2 into minus 18 minus 36 middle term it is minus 5. So write it as minus 5. இப்ப 36 வரணும், ஆட் பண்ணா 5 வரணும், மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணா 36. We can take it as 9 4s are 36. 9 4s are 36, சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா 5. சம் வந்து நெகட்டிவா இருக்கனால give the negative sign to the bigger number 9 minus 9. இப்ப சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணுங்க minus 36 ஓகே, ஆட் பண்ணா minus 5. Now the p square, the coefficient is 2. So divide it by 2. That is equal to minus 9 by 2. This side the answer will be 2 by 1. It is a quadratic equation in the variable p. Appo denominator and the variable kudukanum. So first factor is 2, denominator 2. So 2p, 2 into p, 2p, numerator minus 9. Next one, for the next factor, denominator is 1, 1 into p, numerator is plus 2, equal to 0. Product of two terms 0 means either of the terms should be 0. So implies 2p minus 9 equal to 0 or p plus 2 equal to 0. So the answer will be, you are getting p equal to 9, p equal to 9 by 2. This side you are getting p equal to minus 2. So answer, the roots are p equal to 9 by 2 comma minus 2. Third subdivision, third one, square root of a into a minus 7 is equal to 3 into root 2. We don't want the square root symbol and all, so squaring on both sides. For remove the square root, you have to find squaring on both sides. It will become squaring on both sides. We are getting a into a minus 7 within square root whole square equal to 3 root 2 whole square. That is equal to the square root will get cancelled. We are getting a into a minus 7 equal to 3 squared into 2. 3 root 2 whole square means you bring the square 2 for 3 as well as for root 2. 3 ku square kondandingina 3 square, root 2 ku square kondandingina it will become 2. So a square minus 7a equal to 3 square 9, 9 into 2 18. So a square minus 7a minus 18 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in the variable a. So factorization பண்ணனும். So 1 into minus 18. The answer will be minus 18. But the sum, the middle term is given as minus 7. அப்ப 18 எந்த டேபிள்ல வரும்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். You are getting 6 3s are வராது, ஆட் பண்ணாலும் சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணாலும் you won't get the answer as 7. அப்ப 9 2s are. So we can write it as 9 2. நான் sum நெகட்டிவா இருக்கனால பெரிய நம்பருக்கு நெகட்டிவ் சிம்பல் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. மைனஸ் நான் ஆட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா multiplying you are getting the answer as minus 18. Add means you are getting the answer as minus 7. So here the coefficient of a square is 1. So we can divide it by 1 by 1 by 1. அப்ப it is a variable. Here the variable is a. அப்ப denominator ஆல multiply பண்ணும். 1 into a, numerator is minus 9. Next denominator 1 into a plus 2 equal to 0. The product of two terms is 0 means implies either of the terms 0. அப்ப a minus 9 equal to 0 or a plus 2 equal to 0. That is a equal to 9 or a equal to minus 2. So answer, the roots are, it is a quadratic equation in the variable a. So a equal to 9 comma minus 2. Now fourth subdivision. Fourth subdivision, square root of x squared plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. 5 root 2 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in the variable x. X squared coefficient to root 2, x oda coefficient to 7, constant term will be 5 root 2. இப்போ இதை product கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். Product means root 2 into 5 root 2. First to last term. அப்போ 5 into root 2 into root 2, the answer is 2. So multiplying, the answer is 10. Add பண்ணீங்கன்னா the answer will be plus 7. So it will be 5 2s are 10. Add பண்ணா 7. Everything is positive. So plus plus. Here the coefficient of x squared is root 2. அப்போ by root 2. This side also by root 2. Here we cannot cancel 5 and root 2. So the answer will be 5 by root 2. So here instead of 2 you can write it as root 2 into root 2 by root 2. For root 2 we can cancel the root 2. So the answer is equal to 5 by root 2. Here root 2 by 1. It is in the variable x. அப்போ x வச்சு எழுதுறோம். Denominator root 2 into x, root 2x. Numerator minus 1. அடுத்து 1 into root 2, 1 into x, x plus root 2 equal to 0. Product of two terms 0 implies either of the terms 0. That is root 2 into x minus 5 equal to 0 or x plus root 2 equal to 0. From this, root 2x equal to 5, x equal to 5 by root 2. Here x equal to minus root 2. So the root is so answer, the roots are x equal to 5 by root 2 comma minus 2. Fifth subdivision. 2x squared minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. 2x squared minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. For the constant term we are having the denominator, so take that denominator as LCM. இப்போ x 8 எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா cross multiply பண்ணும். 2 8s are 16x squared, 8 into x minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. Now bring the denominator to the right hand side. அப்போ 16x squared minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. Now the product, it is in the standard form. The product is 16 plus 16. The sum is minus 8. So we can take it as 4 4s are 16. So 4 4. Here are having same number. அப்போ ரெண்டு 4க்கு நெகட்டிவ் போட்டீங்கன்னா நமக்கு தேவையான ஆன்சர் வருதான்னு பாருங்க. -4 மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணீங்கன்னா the answer will be plus 16. -4 ஆட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா -8. அப்போ இதுதான் நமக்கு தேவையான ஆன்சர். Now the coefficient of x squared is 16, so divide it by 60. That is equal to minus 1 by 4. This side minus 1 by 4. So it is denominator oda multiply panna x. So 4x minus 1. This side again another factor is also 4x minus 1 equal to 0. So product 0 means 4x minus 1 equal to 0, or again the same term 4x minus 1 equal to 0. So x equal to 1 by 4. Here also x equal to 1 by 4. So answer, the roots are x equal to 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4, or you can write it as 1 by 4 twice. 2 times the same root is coming. Now second question. The second question, the number of volleyball games that must be scheduled in a like with n teams is given by g of n equal to n square minus n divided by 2, where each term plays with every other team exactly once. ஒரே ஒரு தடவை தான் அடுத்த டீமோட ப்ளே பண்ணணும். That means number of games is given as 15. How many teams are in the that is sports? So it is given as number of games equal to number of games equal to 50. Next they give g of n. Teams select பண்றது, it is given in the expression form. It is g of n is given as n squared minus n divided by 2. So they split it in the expressions. The number of volleyball games, it is given in this expression g of n equal to n squared minus n by 2 for any number of games. But in this question specifically they giving for number of games as 50. So we get by the given condition, here the number of games is 15. So we have n squared minus n divided by 2 equal to 50. Cross multiply பண்ணீங்கன்னா n squared minus n equal to 30. Bring it to the left hand side, n squared minus n minus 30 equal to 0. The product is minus 30. The sum is minus 1. So the answer will be 6 into 5. 6 5s are 30. So negative sum negative இருக்கனால giving for the bigger number minus 6. Here the coefficient of n squared is 1. So divided by 1, divided by 1. It is a quadratic equation in the variable n. So 1 into n, n, numerator minus 6. அதே மாதிரி denominator 1, 1 into n, n, the numerator is plus 5 equal to 0. Product 0. So you can write it as n minus 6 equal to 0 or n plus 5 equal to 0. N equal to 6, this side you are having n equal to minus 5. But number of games cannot be negative. So n equal to minus 5, or you can n equal to minus 5 is not possible, or you can write it as n cannot be negative. N cannot be negative. Therefore n equal to 6. Here they ask how many teams. So answer, number of teams equal to 6. So here you are simply in the 3.10 exercise, just you are simplifying the quadratic equations by factorization method. Okay, thank you students.